Hey guys, this is your warning. We do post up spoilers. At times we're relatively offensive. We use vulgar language. So if you think that any of those are gonna offend you in any way, shape, or form, take your step back right now. Cause buddy, this is not the place for you. Anywho, have fun listening to us, and yeah, this has been your final warning.
Welcome to Cinematic Anarchy. I'm El Jefe.
I'm Honey.
I'm Viking.
That was awkward and very oddly spaced out.
That's the idea.
And I'm not gonna edit it out. We're just gonna keep going.
That's what
you think?
You're the one who said we have to introduce ourselves now.
All right. Well, maybe we can practice a little timing the next time.
How about no?
Yeah.
See, there you go. That was what we were waiting for initially, but it's okay.
We've only tried this 3 times, and every time Chris wasn't recording when Nikki burped.
Well, we don't need to punctuate the beginning. We can just sort of, burp in the middle. That works too.
The timing is always off.
Yeah. Well, this podcast has never been about timing, ever.
Yeah, well.
No, it fucking definitely isn't.
Not even remotely. So this is sort of a lazy days of summer kind of episode. We're just going to kind of sit down, shoot the shit about how we've been, what we've been watching, what we've been listening to, yada, yada, yada. And I want to start off asking just a very simple question. Think back. What is the weirdest thing you've ever had happen to you when somebody was handing you a movie? Something to watch. Okay. I should have asked.
Do you mean like back in the old blockbusters?
Well, not just necessarily back in the old blockbusters. It can be just a friend handing you a movie or whatever. You're setting up to pop in a DVD, Blu-ray.
I mean, the weirdest thing is my friend handed me a movie. It was an X-rated movie while his mum walked in, and I had an erection because of the X-rated movie. So that was pretty weird.
You had an erection from the movie that was handed to you, but not necessarily from watching it?
Not yet, no. I just saw the cover, and it was a woman with 3 tits, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, Total Recall. That's not a porn.
No. This was like the X-rated version, like the parody version, or the porn parody version of it.
Okay.
Where the 3 tits actually got some action instead of just being on camera.
Miss.
I don't want to know about this.
Okay, well then you're gonna want to plug your ears for what I have to say.
That's where Miss B pulls out her phone and just goes, "Total Recall X-rated."
Miss B is disappointed in it. She's like, I'm out. We're done. Okay.
No, she's like, I need to see this video now.
I was going to say that mine is far worse. It's around the same lines. Okay, I worked at a video store back when video stores were a thing. Those aren't a thing anymore, really.
No, they really are. I remember video stores because I remember me and my brother used to go to them to grab Xbox and PlayStation games because you used to be able to rent them back then from these video stores.
And I'm sitting, I work behind the counter. I'm sitting there one evening. It's very, very late evening, and this guy walks in, okay? And he had to have been about my age at the time, and I was in my early 20s. So this young guy, he hands me a box, obviously not one of our boxes, with a VHS cassette in it. Yes, I'm old. And so
I remember VHS cassettes. Don't fucking make that out like that's old.
He looks at me and he's like, "Sorry, I couldn't find the return box for this." And I'm looking at him.
You can't return the movie.
And I look down at the box that he hands me, and it's like a generic like JVC VHS cassette box. So I pop out the cassette, and I'm looking at it, and I look at him, and I look at it, and I look at him. For the next 20 minutes, I'm trying to find the price, because he has to purchase the movie. He's essentially ruined, or whatever he did to the box. And he has to now pay compensation for the movie, because we can't rent it out anymore. They rent everything out with the boxes attached. And I have to spend 20 minutes trying to find the price for compensation for Granny Bangers 5. Yes.
So he's your age and he is interested in Granny Bang.
His explanation.
Each to their own.
I'm trying to just be silent. I'm just trying to be quiet. I don't want to talk to the guy. I'm just trying to find the price. His explanation, without any fucking prompting, is my granddad sent me out for this. No.
You used the granddad routine.
No. I can't find the box. You mean your granddad misplaced it? He can't figure out where it went? Did you make a little mess? I don't know.
Made a little mess. Yeah, he probably made a mess on the box before the cassette went in. So he's like, go return it now.
I can't return that now. Damn it. I don't want
Yeah, I don't really have a story for this.
No?
Nope.
No.
Not really.
No?
Every exchange of movies that I've ever had is just, hey, here's this movie. Oh, cool.
No?
I'll watch it.
Okay.
No.
So boring.
Well, mind you, both of ours, I mean...
porn related.
Yeah, ours are porn related. Just...
It's not a normal movie when it comes to this.
Because of course it is.
Because of course. Okay.
Hey! True, but hey.
All right. So what has everybody been watching?
Can't be mad at me for being fucking right.
So, I've been watching something, and I want to see your guys' opinion. Has any of you guys also been watching Loki that's been on Disney Plus recently?
Yes, I have.
I am fucking so, obsessed with this show at the minute. I cannot wait for the next episode. It has blown my mind out of everything fucking Marvel related. Because I've never been a big fan of Marvel. I mean, I've watched the Marvel movies because you kind of have to at this point. If you say I've never watched the Marvel movies, fucking people just look at you in disgust. So I've had to watch them. But this show has fucking blown my mind.
I have been far more invested in the Marvel TV shows than I ever was in the movies. If that's sad to say.
What I like about Loki at the moment, and spoiler alert to anyone who hasn't fucking watched the show yet, is how it shows how irrelevant the fucking Infinity Stones are.
Right. Like here they don't even...
That's what I love.
I tried watching Loki, and I started the first episode, but my attention span has been fucking shit the past week. So I started the first episode, and then I started playing Fruit Ninja.
See, my brother hates me because I can watch a show and listen to it and play something on my phone at the same time and still know what the fuck is going on in the show. And it pisses my brother off so much because he keeps asking me, like, you watching this? Are you watching this? And I'm like, yes, I am. Well, what just happened then? And I'll explain everything that's just happened in the last 30 minutes. And he kind of shits himself like, huh? You weren't even watching it? I was like, yes, I fucking was.
So after watching...
No, I can't do multiple things at the same time.
But you're a woman.
Sexist?
Hey!
Wait a minute.
What?
Thing.
What?
You're the one who came up with the weak and
Hold on.
multitask.
Hold
That's
on.
not fucking sexist.
Wait a
on
minute.
That one.
How is it sexist to say or assume that somebody can do something positive? Like we're talking, like well, you're a woman. You're supposed to be able to multitask. I mean, most women.
I'm not saying
I can't multitask.
Yeah, and I'm not saying.
I said I can't multitasking. You said yeah because you're a woman.
No,
that is sexist.
No, I didn't say yeah.
Well, no, okay, not because you're a woman. You said yeah, you're a woman.
No, I said how you're a woman because of the fact that women. It's common knowledge, not in a sexist way, that
I heard
can
how
multitask.
as yeah.
I'm sorry that you heard how is yeah, but it's common knowledge that, and women are the ones who really came up with this, that women can multitask.
I can't multitask for shit.
That's fair enough.
Viking. Yes, she misheard you. She's trying to do a podcast, Smoke, and she was trying to listen to you at the same time. That's that multitasking thing she can't do.
Exactly.
And then she's also got to deal with Fredo playing GTA 5.
Oh no, he's on Witcher now.
He's on what?
Witcher.
He's like
Which
the
one?
ADHD of gamers.
Oh, Witcher 3. I fucking completed that and the DLCs. Witcher 3 is so fucking fun. Sorry, what?
Yep.
I said he's the ADHD of gamers. Like, he'll switch between
Yeah.
like 3 different games while
Oh,
recording.
I do that. I do that all the fucking time. I will play a game for like 5 minutes and then I'll be on a different game without even realizing I switch games. I just play.
Oh my god, I haven't played fucking this thing with the spaceships and the No Man's Sky. I haven't played that shit in months. Almost a year.
Yeah, they just they've done a lot of stuff. They've kind of given more versatility to the plant life. Like they've a larger variety of plant life, fauna, flora. They have made it so that you can now have pets in game, so you can actually train the creatures
I saw
as
that.
your pets and ride them.
Oh, Minecraft has little axolotls now.
Yes. They did the whole caves update recently. The first part of it, anyway.
Yeah.
They haven't done the second part of it yet.
I gave up on Minecraft because Miss B kept switching the fucking texture packs and then the world stopped working for me.
Yeah, no, I had to cancel my Realm subscription.
I would have kept playing it, but like fucking just it stopped the server. I was having difficulty connecting to the server. Constantly.
It was the Japanese Saka
fucking stupid
texture
texture pack.
pack.
Okay.
Yeah, the stupid.
A lot of
texture
people
pack.
were having problems with that one.
Yeah, but you were adamant, like, no, I like it. It looks pretty.
It's
But then,
so
like,
pretty!
It fucking sucks. It makes the world laggy as fuck.
Pretty shitty. Yeah? No? Okay.
It's pretty
Anyway,
though.
I have
Has
been
anybody
watching
heard about the new Halloween movie coming out?
Halloween
Is anyone
Kills.
going to let Christopher talk?
No.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I have patience. I can wait.
I don't.
Yeah.
I was going to say something then, but I'm not having Miss B yet at me again.
No, I've heard about it. I actually haven't gotten to see any of the trailers or anything, mainly because of the fact that, for the most part, I avoid trailers like the fucking plague.
I get that. I hate trailers because of the fact that every trailer will make a film look amazing because it shows the best bits of the film. But that's it in the trailer. Those are the best bits of the film, and sometimes those bits you see in the trailer are not even in the fucking movie. I can't count enough times of how many times I've watched a trailer, and then I'll watch the movie, and there's none of the trailer in the movie, and it pisses me off.
So I watched 3 things that stick out in my mind. The first one I'm going to use to piss off Tom. So to punctuate the July 4th holiday, Netflix decided to release an animated film called America the Motion Picture, which was by far the stupidest fucking thing that I have watched in a long time. Sorry, that was loud. Was that loud? Was that being loud?
Yeah, that was really loud.
It was by far one of the stupidest things that I have watched in a long time. The entire premise is that after the murder of Abraham Lincoln, George Washington cobbles together a ragtag group of American patriots, including a Chinese female Thomas Edison, a John Henry Geronimo, Sam Adams, who is apparently a beer-guzzling frat boy, and there was a couple of others. And they're all basically cobbled together to fight against Benedict Arnold, who is a werewolf. He was basically inflicted with lycanthropy. And basically fighting for the British. Yeah. And
Okay then.
I don't know how I feel about this movie even remotely. It was. I watched the whole thing from back to front, and it just felt like I had betrayed my own mind. It was that bad. And yes, I am well aware
that sounds terrible.
I am well aware that you are flipping the middle finger with the little rune symbol that has the F there right in the middle. Look at that. It is very, very appropriate that is...
The listeners can't see you.
I don't give a fuck!
So, that was
Fucking
quite
Americans.
precious. Yes, that was a
Yeah.
horrible movie.
Well, it was made by Americans.
So, I watched the Tomorrow War last night.
Oh. I haven't gotten to see it yet. You're gonna ruin it for me.
You know, Chris Pratt plays the same fucking character in every single movie he's in.
I fell asleep 10 minutes in. Sorry.
Fucking Fredo's like, oh, that movie was trash. It fucking sucks. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm not watching it for Chris Pratt, though. I'm watching it for the monsters.
There's monsters in it?
There's monsters! Aliens, yeah.
Okay, I will have to watch it and try not
And they
to
shoot, like,
sleep
spiky
in.
things out of tentacles.
Well, of course he wouldn't have known that. He fell asleep.
Exactly.
He passed out.
I mean, at least I fell asleep.
The whole,
Just turn it
you're
off.
the one that actually watches fucking trailers. Didn't you watch the trailer for it? The whole, like, his fucking daughter comes from the future to recruit people to help them fight the Tomorrow War because aliens are invading the world.
Nope.
It's all in the trailer. So, I'm not spoiling shit.
The thing is with that, at least it was decent enough that I fell asleep through it for 10 minutes, within 10 minutes, and not bad enough that I turned it off within 10 minutes, like Big Trouble in Little China.
Yeah.
You're still shitting on... You know I love that movie, right?
It fucking sucks!
You wouldn't know you didn't watch the whole thing.
I don't give a fuck, it sucks! That's why I turned it off after 10 minutes.
It was pretty
Because
bad.
it's trash.
Well, you know, the both of you were too young to appreciate that movie anyway.
It is more trash than
don't
the
give me
Americans'
that
opinion on
shit.
their presidents.
You're too young to appreciate the movie. You're too young.
Fuck you!
Yep, too young.
And you're too old to realise how trash it is.
Yep, I am. I agree.
It goes both ways, motherfucker.
I am an old decrepit sir, and I appreciate your commentary, but you can soundly stuff it straight up your buttocks.
That was incredibly British of you, Christopher.
I try, sometimes, but not hard enough. Ever.
That's what she said.
So,
Fucking.
all
My
right.
brother made me watch Cruel Summer.
What?
What?
Cruel Summer. It's this like show on Hulu about like a couple of teenage girls. One goes missing and the other one basically like takes over her life and fucking like is pretending to be like her and all this shit. And it's honestly kind of stupid. My brother's like, oh, it's such a good show. Have you watched 13 Reasons Why? I'm like, no, that show fucking sucks too.
I did watch 13 Reasons Why. It was thoroughly interesting.
I have absolutely... I have 13 reasons why I will never watch that show again.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I feel like there is something we need mandatorily with us at all times, and that is two buzzers, a green and a red one. So whenever we like watch a movie and then we like say it's trash or pass. So like if it's a good film, we hit the green buzzer. If it's a trash film, we hit the red buzzer and just see who voted what.
Yeah, but see, the
Yeah.
entire podcast is just going to be us disagreeing with each other,
That's the
repetitively pressing
point,
the
though.
buttons.
No. It only works once, sort of thing.
Uh-oh.
But it's like you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it gives us a little thing of like, okay, we voted which one was which. Now the viewers can vote on it and see what their opinions are of it.
Let's be entirely honest. A vast majority of the films that have been watched on this podcast over the past 3
Are
years
trash.
have been trash.
Yeah, I know, but some of us we find.
I mean,
that
that's the
they're actually
point.
Good. Some of them we find good because there are movies that are so bad that they are good.
There was a movie
And
that
then
I
there are movies
watched.
that are so bad that they're just fucking terrible, like Big Trouble in Little China.
There was one movie that I watched with Miss B that, honestly, I went into it expecting absolute trash, and we both actually liked the film. And it was because of the fact that it was such trash, and it was aware of the fact that it was such trash, that it actually came out pretty decent.
Was he that Tromeo?
No. Spaghetti Man. And don't ever say that again.
I can see Miss B's face from here. That's why I said it.
No.
We promised we would not bring that fucking movie up.
And
here we are. How many times in a row has it been that this movie been brought up? We're not doing this year. We did it for fucking too long.
Let's be entirely Miss B. I mean,
but the Spaghetti Man was the shit.
Yes. Spaghetti Man was a fantastic film.
It was so bad.
It was so bad that it was good.
It was fucking wonderful.
It was purposefully bad but fantastic. It was that
yes.
good. All right, we're going to take a very quick break to listen to our sponsors, and we're going to come back and just shoot a little bit more of the movie shit. Yeah, that we're doing right now. Yeah. All right, so we've gone ahead and listened to our sponsor, and we're just going to just sit around and do what we do, just kind of aimlessly talk about a bunch of different shit. Which is what we're good at, really.
Anal.
You know?
Anyway.
Anal?
I don't fucking know. You said random shit. That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Okay.
That's... You do what you need
Not
to do,
okay
Tom.
like I want to talk about this, but like, okay, well... Anyway.
Moving on.
Anyway.
Moving on to something not quite anally retentive. I have been watching a lot of pure crap lately. Just trying to get myself back into that first season Cinematic Anarchy mindset. Because that's what we were watching, we watched a lot of pure kind of weird trash. Some of it was actually pretty good, some of it really bad. But it led me to watching a film that I actually want to try to review with the podcast in the future, The Warriors. Between the cinematography, the fact that this is actually one of the few...
story.
This is one of the few movies that got outright banned in both the UK and America.
It's fucking brilliant!
Well, it took a sympathetic tone to what was gang violence. And
it
made
did, but
gang members.
That's why it got banned.
That's why it got banned.
If you had it on VHS, which luckily my family did, you were pretty much in the clear.
Right. They were banned from showing it in theaters.
Yes, it was banned from showing it in theaters, and it used to pop up on TV every so often. But then it got banned from appearing on the TV.
It spawned two of probably the best, the most memorable lines in cinema. First, you can do it. Go ahead, do it. Do it.
Warriors come out to play.
Right. And then, of course, the very beginning of the movie, Cyrus. Can you dig it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
Such
God.
a good fucking movie. Honestly, the storyline for it's brilliant. The acting's amazing. I mean, the costumes are a bit but what do you expect for the time?
It was sort of like a Clockwork Orange take on gang warfare in the 70s in New York. So
it was good.
I definitely recommend it. I want to sit down and I think we can get into depth about actually.
We say this, but you know for a fact that we'll get onto the podcast about it, talk about it for 20 minutes, then go off on a tangent.
20 minutes if we're lucky.
Yeah,
That's
if we're
fine.
lucky.
That's fine. Get off on a tangent. But I mean, I think we can talk a blue streak about this particular movie. There's a lot to unpack and talk about.
I mean, we have the same opinions, but Miss B doesn't know about this film, obviously, but the film beforehand, we had the very same opinion on Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny. All three of us loved it, and we spoke about it for 20 fucking minutes, just praising it, and then we went off on a tangent.
Right.
Yeah.
Which is actually far above average. I think the first time, I can't remember what movie it is now, There was one movie that we talked about that we all kind of mutually hated, but we hated it so much that we couldn't stop talking about it. It was that bad. And we actually...
Basket Case?
Was it Basket Case? We didn't all hate that.
I
I
don't
liked
know.
Basket Case.
I hated Basket Case. It was so fucking bad, and it has no right to be in the fucking MoMA.
I think it's in the MoMA, not so much for the actual cinematography of the movie.
For what it was in the MoMA for. It shouldn't be in the MoMA. There is so much better representations of filmography than that shit.
Right, but I think it's because of the historical landmarks that were represented in the movie, not so much the movie itself. So I don't think it's the cinematography
They
or
act
the
like
movie.
that's the only movie that shows fucking landmarks.
Right? Yeah. Hey, I'm just saying. I think that was the reason. I can go maybe research why.
I am officially petitioning to get Basket Case removed from the fucking MoMA.
You go make your petition. Go make your petition.
I will.
Then what you do is you go ahead and send me the link, and I will look it up, and I'm not going to sign it. So,
Fuck you.
He's going to look it up, comment on it, go, fuck you, and then leave it.
and then I will create my own petition to shoot down your petition.
You know what? Just to be a dick, because I've not seen this movie, I will sign Chris's. Just to be a dick.
Fuck you guys. You suck.
You haven't even seen the movie, and you're signing my petition? Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was wonderful.
Just
straight up
simple
shut
fact
up,
of
Meg
fuck you.
me.
Basically.
Shut up, Meg.
Fuck you guys.
If you're Meg, that makes me Chris, and he's fucking Peter.
Oh, good lord.
Oh my god.
Oh, good lord. No.
Do I have to grow my hair out again and just have it blonde?
Possibly. Can we do that?
I mean, I can grow my hair out again. Oh, for anyone who doesn't know, Miss B was a little annoyed with me because I shaved my head initially.
So I told Miss
Okay,
B.
you keep saying that I was annoyed at you for shaving your head, but I'm not.
You was
I don't know
when
where
I
you're
fucking
getting this
first-
idea.
When I first fucking did it and you was on camera, you just looked at the camera like, what the fuck have you done?
I don't
So
remember.
exactly. You did, yeah, because you were high. But you looked at me like, what the fuck have you done? Because you just done the artwork for it as well.
Right. Well, you said you were going to grow it
yeah.
back, so. To
Exactly.
go with
Eventually.
that, just
But
before,
anyway, fucking,
just before everything.
have y'all seen The
Go ahead.
Strain?
The Strain? No.
The
That's,
Strain. on
that's
Hulu?
like the vampire thing, isn't it? Well, kind of.
Okay, so
vampire.
I didn't watch any fucking, like, trailers or any of this. I thought it was a fucking, like, parasite zombie movie or fucking show or whatever. No, it is fucking vampires, but it's really weird, and I don't know how I feel about it, and I'm almost 2 seasons in.
I've seen like clips of it on YouTube, but I've never really thought, I want to watch that. Never really.
Like-
no.
I like the whole, like, worms parasite idea they got going, but then they got the master vampire guy, and it's just, it looks so bad!
Well, you obviously don't feel bad about it because you said you're 2 seasons in, so you're still watching it. You must have.
Yeah,
at
because
least-
I don't know what the fuck else to watch at this point. I've run out of shit to watch.
Okay.
Like, shows to binge that aren't only 1 season in.
You know what that sounds like to me? Fucking excuses.
I just sat down.
Fuck you guys!
I just sat down and started watching The Watch last night.
The what?
The Watch.
The
The
what?
movie?
It's sort of I want to say it's a semi-futuristic kind of fantasy TV show. I can't even really grip what it's about. I have to rewatch it because I was watching it much like Miss B was, distracted by a game on my phone while trying to watch it. But it's a movie based in the Terry Pratchett universe. With the same guy that wrote the books for the Good Omen.
You're speaking gibberish to me.
Okay.
I didn't watch any of
fucking
that.
like shit.
Or read any of it.
Think of it like a sort of sci-fi fantasy take Sort of like if you mix Dungeons and Dragons with CSI.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah, I think you would appreciate it just for that. It's weird. It's got this quirky Terry Pratchett humor. Like if you like Douglas Adams, I don't know if either of you have read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
I didn't read it, but I watched it a couple of times.
What, you mean the trilogy book series that actually has 4 books instead of 3?
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And a Lost book as well, if I'm not mistaken.
It's ridiculous because he said that because he says, it's a trilogy, and then he releases 4 books.
Right.
That's funny. What's the answer to life, the universe, and everything?
42.
Good.
Which is also a movie.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
No.
My favourite scene of that entire film. I'm sorry, but it really fucking
Have you seen the original BBC series for it?
No. That might have been a little bit before my time. My dad might have. One sec. Guys, we're gonna take a trip downstairs. You guys get to hear the
Oh no.
This one.
Okay. This is a round with Viking on Let's Ask the Parents. I don't have those to ask anything anymore.
No. It's not let's ask the parents. It's let's ask the Ancient One. Ancient One, oh great lender of knowledge. Do you remember the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy BBC TV show?
Yeah, down in Kent.
You do somewhat. So Father Dearest does remember. The Ancient One knows of this show. How was the show? Rating out of 10. 8.5. Okay, good. Thank you. As the books. It wasn't as good as the books, not the film.
Oh, yes, it's never as good as the books.
Established the 4 books of a trilogy. We've already established that. Yes, Father Dearest?
It's never as good as the books.
No.
Never. Never. Which is fine by me. I prefer the books to be better than the movie anyway. If they start making movies that are better than the books are screwed.
I was about to say, I mean, they did Harry Potter good, but then I remember, no, the books are fucking amazing, so...
Right. The movies
I'm
the books
gonna make this a regular thing.
I haven't even read the Harry Potter books, and I know for a fact they did not do them good.
Yeah. No, but I'm going to make this a regular thing. When we're speaking about specific movies, I'm randomly going to take us downstairs and ask the Ancient One a question.
Okay. I mean, you can. Perhaps...
It's entertaining because it just terrorizes him by calling him the Ancient One. I mean, he was alive in the 1800s. He remembers all this shit.
Oh, ancient grey and wrinkly oracle.
Oh god! If he hears this episode, he can fucking kill me. I've got to show him when he's up.
We ask
if you guys don't hear from me after this episode comes out, if you guys don't hear from me, it's probably because I'm dead.
Well then, good luck and thanks for all the fish. Just saying.
You know, if you end up dead, I'm gonna do that whole like TikTok trend. I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that, and then I'm gonna play that audio.
Ancient One, I'm dead.
Please excuse the sounds of drag racing in the background. I cannot afford proper soundproofing for my living room. So,
I mean, if you guys want to donate your body hair so he can stick it around his room, all donations will be accepted.
Body hair? Body hair? I am not plastering people's pubes to my walls. Thank you.
That would require a lot of hair.
There are some hairy dudes out there, and there are some hairy women too.
To our European listeners,
the fucking Sasquatch to send him a fucking box of hair?
I would laugh if he just got a package to a PO box and it was just fucking hair.
It's just a fucking like paw print as the like sender's signature.
I'm going to set up a PO box specifically to start a hair campaign. People can just send me boxes of hair. That's all I'm asking. Hair and toenails.
Let me grow my hair back and I'll send you some to Chris, don't worry.
Just send me boxes of hair. Please, color it
Doesn't
first.
matter what color it is.
Just hair.
It doesn't matter what color it is, as long as it's hair that he can stick on his wall for soundproofing.
Only human hair, please. Don't start shaving your dogs.
But I mean, if you have to shave your dogs and you've got the hair left over, then that's welcome.
Oh no, dog hair
Just
smells.
Don't tell
No,
him it's dog hair.
no, dog hair smells. You don't want that.
And human hair doesn't.
Not as far as I know. I mean, not that bad.
You're seriously underestimating the smell of hairy men, bro.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm now thinking you're saying body hair, so we're going to get a lot of armpit pubes. I get that, yeah.
Armpit hair, chest hair, back hair.
Ass crack.
Y'all, yeah.
Just people sending you, like, fucking sheets of wax strips with just fucking back hair on it.
Look, and I am requesting, you got to do it raw. You cannot have any shaving cream in this. None. Just hair.
No, it's got to be waxed. It's got to be waxed off.
No, not wax,
So he
because
can-
then you're just going to get
No,
sheets of
no.
wax.
Yes, exactly. So you can stick the wax sheets to the wall. Makes it easier to peel off when you want to get rid of it.
My living room is going to look like a serial killer's den.
Exactly. But if you don't tell your wife that it's human hair and you just shampoo it and straighten it, she might
If
think
you
it's
don't
like
tell your wife,
perfect.
how dense do you think candy is?
Hey, honey, look at the new shag carpet wallpaper that I got.
I'm sorry.
I'm not
That'd
gonna-
be so funny.
I'm not going to let you in on whose carpet that happens to be, but I'm just...
Not to mention their son, who's an artist who would distinctly know what the material is.
Not if you fucking shampooed it and straightened it and conditioned it before he put it on.
Yeah, because, you know, his family that lives with him wouldn't notice him shampooing the fucking walls.
Hold on a minute. Wait. Did you just suggest that I have people send me strips of wax to hang on my wall, but not before I shampoo and condition the strips of wax that I'm going to hang on my wall?
Yes.
Don't you think
Yes.
that is going to maybe kind of ruin the consistency of the wax?
No,
with the
you'd
hair?
be surprised. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
I'd be surprised. I'm a little concerned that he's done this before. I'm just a little concerned. Do you have a
Hey,
chance?
man,
What
My
makes you
friend
so
needed
sure about all of
soundproofing.
this,
My
Tom?
friend needed soundproofing, okay, and it fucking worked.
Just hiring people off the street. Excuse me, sir, can I wax you? We need it for soundproofing.
No, another friend of ours was working. She was studying at a beauty therapy school, and waxing was part of her criteria. And we just kind of took the wax strips.
So, Nico, what we've learned is when you see advertisements for free Brazilians at a local recording studio in Britain, you avoid that at all costs. He's running it.
I'm not getting waxed ever. Because why the fuck would I put myself through
I
that?
can see Miss B doing it just out of curiosity, and then just coming on the fucking podcast in tears, being like, "I am never doing that shit ever again."
No.
Oh god, it'd be hilarious.
Oh,
Nope.
no wax jobs for Miss
Nope.
B. Okay.
See, it's funny because that would never fucking happen.
No, you just hear Fredo in the background going, "It's so smooth."
I would never do that to myself. I'm all set.
No. That's like a medieval torture device. Like a guy had to have come up with that. A guy had to have come up with that. Look up who invented the wax removal of hair.
No, but you got to think about it this way as well. Women turned it against us because they do it on us because they get humor out of our pain.
Well, I don't think it's guys that were getting things waxed first. Guys don't give a shit about grooming.
Were.
Most guys don't anyway.
No, not necessarily. Back in the day, it was considered you were upper class if you were more groomed. So, like, no facial hair, fucking very maintained hair that you could put in a wig.
Okay.
Yeah, words. Sorry, I'm doing makeup right now, guys.
Over the years, it became... So, back in the day, women would have a bush, men would have no beard. And as the years have gone by, it's like women have no bush and men have bushy beards.
Oh my god. I'm absolutely incorrect. It was not a man who invented the Brazilian wax. It was women.
It was a woman.
Women invented the Brazilian wax.
Fucking psychopaths.
And actually, ancient Egyptians invented waxing in general.
Did they not have enough fun torturing fucking Jewish people? They had to invent that shit too?
The Jewish people and women in general, I suppose.
Fucking dicks.
Let's hope they weren't waxing those as well.
Wouldn't doubt it.
And rip. Yeah. Just the look of dismay on Viking's face right now. If you could see that. If this was a visual podcast, just the look of dismay.
Oh god, those poor men.
Poor men. Women get it done far more often than men do.
No, but I mean, they're used to it.
Just watch The 40-Year-Old Virgin. I mean, that tells you all you need to know.
Sorry, that film was funny.
Right. That tells you all you need to know about how the reaction to people getting waxed in general.
My chest hurts.
We could wax the top of your head.
No.
No?
I've done the sides, and oh god. Oh fucking god, that hurts.
Yeah.
Have you ever pinched the sides of your hair, like on the side of your head, just pulled slightly? That shit hurts more than the top of your head. No, just a little bit of hair here. Just grab it and pinch it slightly, and just pull it. It's not fun.
No.
And then having somebody wax that shit.
We're all just testing it out right now. You can't see it, but everybody is literally simultaneously
I can't test it.
pulling their hair except Tom, who has no hair anymore.
I mean, I could pull the side of my head, I guess.
Let's grab just a big old hunk of flesh and yank. Yeah?
Anyway.
Anyway, that's not good that it just stays like that, my friend. Any other bits of watching? Any recommendations before we head off into the sunset for this summer day?
My brain has died for the day.
I watched my personal trainer win a fucking show for bodybuilding.
You watched a
That was fucking
bodybuilding show?
Yeah, and that was fucking scary.
You want to watch something really interesting. You're into bodybuilding now, obviously, just a little bit.
Well, yeah.
Go.
I am, actually.
Look up video. Basically, go watch the movie. Arnold
Pumping
Schwarzenegger's Pumping Iron.
I've seen it several times.
The entire segment where he is basically talking about coming everywhere, coming all the time, was just hearing those words out of Arnold Schwarzenegger's mouth with as much seriousness as he can muster. He's talking about the feeling of working out being like coming all the time. He doesn't even need a woman to come. He just needs to work out. Yeah. That's all he needs. Look it up. Look it up.
Accurate.
I don't want to.
It's kind of accurate, though.
You know, he's not actually coming. Gee, it's not like a porn. But
No,
there's
there's a release of endorphins for men when you actually work out that there's a sense of pleasure at the end of it.
That's not something I want to know about.
It happens for women too.
Okay.
all right.
I still don't want to hear about it.
We don't want to know about Arnold Schwarzenegger coming. However, Sylvester Stallone did make a softcore porn movie.
Why does it always go to porn?
He did.
Because you're in a podcast with two men.
Yeah.
How was it not going to go to porn?
God, we need more women. Where the fuck is Peyton?
Where's Timberly? Spooky!
She's traveling across the country in her fucking Jeep.
I know. Just call in. Tell her to call in. You know?
Yeah, have her's your phone frame. Hello?
Have her, just, as she's driving, let's have her make a phone call, because that's fucking safe.
Yeah.
It is.
Brilliant
It puts
idea.
you on loudspeaker.
It's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, Yeah, and then you got all the sounds from outside, and the dog in the back seat, and
we'll be fine.
We've had all the sounds.
We're just going to edit them out.
All the sounds from outside are happening on the podcast anyway. Like, all of it. Why are you chewing on the tag to your blanket? Pillow. Okay. That being said, I think we're going to go ahead and tie everything up for this evening. For myself, Miss B, and Viking, thank you for sitting down and listening to us literally talk about almost nothing.
We thought
pretty much
so much shit.
We did what we do. This is what we do on a normal basis when we have a single movie to focus on. We talk about everything but. Everything.
Exactly.
Literally.
But now, what you guys need to know is roll the dice and see who's on the podcast next, because it's a fucking gamble nowadays to get all of us in a fucking call.
I will work hard to get Peyton to sit down and do the next podcast with us.
I mean, yeah.
He hasn't experienced Peyton yet. No.
Peyton's wonderful.
Peyton's wonderful. Yes. And, yeah. Keep hydrated, and we'll see you next week.